it's become a really popular idea all over the country. There seems to be a theory that welfare recipients are using a lot more drugs than other people, and everybody seems to be afraid that their tax dollars are being spent supporting somebody else's addiction. So we need to know if this is true, and if it is, would drug testing help, or would it save us any money? Many states have introduced bills that would require drug testing by welfare applicants, and some have actually already started testing. Florida actually tried testing all applicants for a while, but the results of that were disastrous. Drug testing does not help anyone in any way, and it really can only cause harm. Many different reasons have been given for drug testing. One of the reasons that Senator Jim Davis gives, this guy right here, is that welfare recipients do use a lot more drugs than other people. This is simply not true, though. Join Together Staff 2013 tells us that 8.9% of Americans over the age of 12 are using illegal drugs. They also tell us that random testing of welfare recipients in Michigan does not show higher use, and testing all of the applicants in Florida actually showed far less drug use than in the general population. There are also a lot of people who support drug testing because they want to make sure that their tax dollars are not being spent on drugs. This doesn't really make sense either, though, because most people on welfare don't receive any cash benefits. The majority of people receiving welfare benefits get Medicaid for their children. A lot of people also get assistance with child care or EBT debit cards for food. There's really only a very small percentage that are receiving cash benefits. Another reason given for testing is that it would save money to deny benefits to those who fail the drug test. But Florida has proven this isn't true either. Bloom 2012 tells us that in the short time Florida was drug testing applicants, it cost the state millions of dollars. Now there is always the option of having the applicants pay for the drug tests themselves, and that is what the senator here has proposed in North Carolina. He actually pushed really hard to get a bill through that did finally go through, 35-15 just recently. Now, in that bill, applicants would be required to pay for their own drug tests and pass them before they could receive any benefits, according to Edwards 2013. So North Carolina might actually save some money with this bill, but it's not going to be by preventing drug use or stopping people on drugs from getting welfare. They'll save money by denying benefits to those who can't afford the drug test. So this is the first I've ever heard of people actually being too poor to qualify for welfare. Not only is there nothing to be gained by drug testing welfare recipients, but it actually violates their rights in several different ways. Farlex 2013 tells us that the Fourth Amendment is supposed to protect us from unreasonable searches. And Bloom in 2012 tells us that a federal court in Florida already determined that Florida's drug testing laws did violate welfare recipients' Fourth Amendment rights. And actually forced Florida to stop the drug testing. This is not the only reason that I say it's violating their rights, though. It also violates health privacy laws. According to Health Information Privacy, people should not have to be giving out their health information unless it's because of a need to know. Now in this case, if somebody fails a drug test because of prescription medications, they're going to have to prove that it was because of prescriptions and explain what medications they were on. There are no job requirements that would be affected by any of this, and so there really is no need to know involved in this. Also, these tests would be testing for marijuana and for narcotics. In fact, those are the two that are most common to show up on drug tests. Now, in a lot of states, marijuana is a legal medication. In some states, it's even over the counter and does not require a prescription. Also, narcotics are commonly used as a legal painkiller, and in 5 states, codeine is used without even a prescription. It is legal in cough syrups and several other medications without a prescription, according to Wikipedia, April 26, 2013. So a lot of people could be denied benefits for using legal medications. Also, they should be protected by the Americans with Disabilities Act when we're talking about marijuana or codeine. This particular act does not cover illegal drugs, but any drugs that are legal would fall into the same category as alcohol, and so to deny someone benefits based on using these drugs would violate their rights, according to Boston University. In addition to violating the rights of these people, the drug tests really can't be believed anyway. Drug testing information tells us that these tests are poorly done and that false positives can occur if a more expensive analysis is not done confirming the results, and many labs are not even capable of these analyses. Also, drug testing information tells us that marijuana is the only drug that can be detected after more than a few days. Some drugs, such as cocaine, can be undetectable after as little as 12 hours. So these drug tests really aren't telling us anything anyway. Drug testing welfare recipients really does not serve any purpose, and it doesn't solve any problems. It doesn't help anyone. It simply punishes people for being poor. Several states have tried it, and nothing good has come of it. It is a plan that really can do nothing but harm. Thank you.